to light? This isn't just in your imagination. It's the moon's way of illuminating everything that has been lurking beneath the surface, demanding your attention. As the full moon reaches its peak, its glow stretches across the night sky, casting a soft but unrelenting light on the hidden corners of your soul. This is a time of revelation, of deep inner knowing, and of undeniable truth. The emotions you've been suppressing rise like tides, pushing you to acknowledge what needs to change, what needs to be released, and what is ready to transform. It's an invitation from the universe to realign with your true self, to shed the weight of the past, and to prepare for what's coming next. But transformation isn't always easy. It requires you to be honest with yourself, to let go of the illusions you've been clinging to, and to face the discomfort of change. The full moon doesn't just ask you to reflect, it demands it. It stirs something deep within, something primal and undeniable, urging you to release what no longer serves you so you can step into a new version of yourself. The question is, will you answer the call? And this isn't just about emotions, it's about energy. The full moon acts as an amplifier, intensifying whatever is already within you. If you're feeling anxious, that anxiety might feel overwhelming. If you're feeling inspired, your creativity could skyrocket. The key is awareness. The energy of this moment is neither good nor bad. It simply magnifies what already exists. That's why it's so important to be mindful of what you're holding on to. Are you clinging to fear, doubt, and past wounds? Or are you allowing yourself to trust, to surrender, and to open up to new possibilities? With Mercury moving into Pisces, intuition is heightened, and the veil between the conscious and subconscious worlds thins. Dreams become more vivid, emotions feel deeper, and synchronicities appear more frequently. You might notice yourself picking up on messages that were always there, but that you were too distracted to see. Conversations take on a new depth, and the words left unsaid seem to carry just as much weight as those spoken aloud. This is a time for introspection, for tapping into your inner wisdom, and for trusting the messages that come to you, whether through dreams, gut feelings, or seemingly random coincidences that feel too perfect to ignore. And here's the truth. The universe is always communicating with you, whether through subtle signs, sudden revelations, or quiet whispers in moments of stillness. The guidance you seek is already present. The real challenge is learning to listen. To truly hear what the universe is telling you, you have to be still, to be present, to silence the noise of doubt and fear long enough to receive the message. That's what this moment is about, clearing the space within you so that the truth can emerge. This full moon is more than just an astrological event. It's a turning point. It's a moment to reflect, to let go, and to set powerful intentions for what comes next. You are standing at the edge of something new, something life-changing, something bigger than you can even imagine. The universe is opening a door for you, but you have to be willing to walk through it. So take a deep breath. Feel the energy shifting around you. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should. And if you're ready to step into this new phase of your life, let the universe know. Declare it. Write it down. Speak it into existence. Because the truth is, transformation is already happening. The only question is, will you embrace it or will you resist it? The choice is yours. Beneath the luminous glow of the full moon, the unseen becomes visible, and the unspoken is finally acknowledged. The moon, a celestial mirror, reflects not just light, but also truth, shining into the depths of your emotions, bringing clarity to what has been overlooked or buried. It is in this heightened state of awareness that secrets unravel, revelations emerge, and the weight of unprocessed emotions demands attention. The full moon is not just a spectacle of beauty, it is an agent of transformation. It does not merely illuminate the night sky, it illuminates your inner world. With its arrival, you are confronted with everything you may have ignored or suppressed, forcing you to pause and ask yourself some of the most profound questions. What patterns have I been repeating? What emotional burdens am I still carrying? What is it time to release? This energy is intense, sometimes overwhelming, but it's also your greatest ally in self-awareness and healing. The full moon acts as a cosmic checkpoint, pushing you to reflect on the lessons you've learned, the progress you've made, and the cycles you need to break. This is not a time for avoidance, it's a time for deep soul-level honesty. It's an opportunity to process emotions, clear away what no longer serves you, and step into a new chapter with a renewed sense of purpose. During a full moon, emotions often surge to the surface, magnified by the moon's powerful pull. You may find yourself feeling deeply nostalgic, intensely passionate, or unexpectedly vulnerable. This is not a coincidence. It is an invitation. The emotions that arise are not meant to overwhelm you, but to guide you toward understanding. If you feel restless, anxious, or introspective, it is because your soul is asking you to pay attention. What have you been suppressing? What have you been avoiding? Now is the time to sit with these feelings, acknowledge them, and let them move through you. Harnessing this energy requires an openness to self-reflection and release. One of the most powerful ways to work with the full moon is through intentional rituals. Journaling can be a profound tool during this time. Writing down your thoughts, fears, and emotions allows you to externalize them, making sense of what's stirring within. If you've been holding on to past wounds, regrets, or unresolved conflicts, putting them on paper helps you see them clearly. And when you are ready, you can take this one step further by performing a release ritual, writing down anything you wish to let go of, and then burning the paper as a symbolic act of purification and renewal. Watching the flames consume your words is a reminder that you are actively making space for something new. However, the full moon is not solely about release. It's also a time of gratitude and completion. It offers a moment to pause and recognize how far you've come. What have you achieved since the last new moon? Perhaps you've made an important decision, broken free from a toxic situation, deepened a relationship, or completed a long-standing project. Even the smallest steps forward deserve acknowledgement. Too often, we are so focused on what's next that we fail to honor the journey we've already traveled. The full moon encourages you to celebrate your progress and appreciate the growth that has taken place. Expressing gratitude under the full moon is a powerful way to align yourself with abundance. When you take a moment to acknowledge the blessings in your life, your health, your relationships, your personal breakthroughs, you invite even more of them in. A simple but effective practice is to write down 3 things you're grateful for. And if you feel comfortable, say them aloud beneath the moon's glow. This act of recognition not only shifts your energy, but also deepens your connection to the universe, reinforcing the cycle of positivity and manifestation. I remember a time when the full moon's energy profoundly shifted something within me. I was carrying the weight of old regrets, clinging to the past, unable to fully move forward. The night of the full moon, standing under its radiant light, something within me finally clicked. The intensity of the moment made me see my emotions with a new level of clarity. I realized how much I'd been holding on to, how fear had kept me tethered to a version of myself that no longer existed. In that moment, I allowed myself to truly feel everything: the sadness, the anger, the longing. And then, I made the conscious decision to release it. I wrote down my fears, my doubts, my lingering pain, and I set them aflame, watching as they turned to ash. And as the fire dimmed, so did the heaviness within me. I felt lighter, freer, and deeply in tune with myself. This is the gift of the full moon. It grants you the clarity to see, the courage to confront, and the power to release. It reminds you that healing is not about erasing the past, but about acknowledging it, learning from it, and moving forward with wisdom and grace. The moon does not demand perfection. It simply asks you to be honest with yourself, to embrace your emotions, and to trust that whatever you release creates space for something better. So as the full moon rises, take a moment to stand beneath its glow. Breathe in its energy, feel its light on your skin, and allow yourself to connect with its wisdom. What truth is it revealing to you? What are you ready to let go of? What are you ready to embrace? This is your moment of transformation, your chance to step into a new phase of clarity, healing, and growth. The moon is watching, guiding, illuminating the path ahead. All you have to do is follow. There is a certain weight that life carries, an invisible burden that presses down on the soul, growing heavier with each unspoken thought, each unprocessed emotion, each attachment that no longer serves us. For the longest time, I didn't realize how much I was holding on to until one night, under the glow of the full moon, I finally allowed myself to surrender. I sat in stillness, pen in hand, and let every emotion flow onto the page. Fears, regrets, longings, hopes. It was as if I had opened a floodgate, and with each word I felt lighter, freer, unshackled from the past. That moment became a turning point, a ritual of release that I have embraced ever since. The full moon has a way of illuminating what's hidden, both in the sky and within us. Its radiance brings clarity, exposing emotions we've tucked away, memories we've left unresolved, and desires we may have ignored. It's a time of culmination, of heightened awareness, when everything seems to rise to the surface, sometimes gently, sometimes in waves so intense that they shake us to our core. But this intensity isn't meant to overwhelm. It is here to guide us toward healing. It is an invitation to let go of the old, to make room for growth, to embrace the transformations we've been resisting. There is a certain magic in surrendering to the full moon's energy, in allowing ourselves to shed the layers we no longer need. It's not always easy. Letting go rarely is, but it's necessary. And in that act of release, we find liberation. We step out of the shadows of the past and into the light of possibility. This is a time to honor our journey, to celebrate how far we've come, and to set intentions for the path ahead. What do you wish to welcome into your life? What dreams have been whispering to you, waiting to be acknowledged? Under the full moon's glow, take a moment to reflect, to express gratitude, to declare your readiness for all that is to come. But the moon's cycle does not end here. As its light begins to wane, a new phase begins, one of reflection, integration, and deep inner work. The waning moon invites us to slow down, to turn inward, to process all that we've uncovered during the full moon's illumination. This is not a time for action, but for contemplation. Can you feel the shift? The way the energy softens, urging you to breathe, to rest, to release. The waning gibbous moon in particular offers a gentle transition. The heightened emotions of the full moon start to settle, and a quiet wisdom emerges. This is a phase of closure, of tying loose ends, of letting go with grace. Have you ever noticed a natural inclination to withdraw, to seek solitude, to spend more time in quiet reflection after the intensity of a full moon? That is the universe's way of reminding us that release is just as important as manifestation. We cannot invite the new if we are still clinging to the old. Releasing is an act of courage. It asks us to loosen our grip on what feels familiar, even when the familiarity is weighing us down. The waning moon is an invitation to clear space, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. What no longer aligns with your higher self? What beliefs, habits, relationships, or obligations have become burdens rather than blessings? This is the time to release them. Begin with your surroundings. Our external environment often mirrors our internal state. Are there objects in your space that carry negative energy or painful memories? Decluttering isn't just about tidying up. It is an act of energetic cleansing. As you clear away the old, you create space for fresh energy to flow. Hold each item and ask yourself, does this bring me joy? Does this align with who I'm becoming? If not, let it go. Thank it for its purpose, for the lessons it brought, and release it with gratitude. But beyond the physical, there is emotional clutter that longs to be cleared as well. Forgiveness is one of the most profound acts of release. Resentment, anger, guilt, these emotions take up space within us, draining our energy and keeping us tied to the past. Who or what do you need to forgive? Perhaps it's another person, or perhaps it's yourself. The waning moon is an ideal time to engage in a forgiveness ritual. Write down what you wish to release, then symbolically let it go by burning, burying, or tearing the paper. Feel the weight lift as you set yourself free. And what about the beliefs you've been carrying? So many of us hold on to outdated narratives, conditioned by society, by past experiences, by fear. The waning moon encourages us to challenge those beliefs. Are they still true? Or have you outgrown them? This is a time to shed the limitations you once accepted and embrace the truth of who you are now. There is beauty in this process. In the quiet surrender of the waning moon, we find clarity. In releasing what no longer serves us, we make space for what is meant for us. And as the moon continues its cycle, we too move forward, lighter, freer, open to the infinite possibilities that await. So as the moon fades, trust in the process. Trust that in letting go, you are not losing anything. You are making room for something even greater. Trust that every phase has its purpose, just as every season of your life does. And most of all, trust yourself. The universe is always guiding you, just as the moon waxes and wanes, just as the tides ebb and flow. Surrender to the rhythm and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. Introspection is essential during this phase, offering a profound opportunity to dive deep into the depths of your soul and uncover the truths hidden beneath the surface of daily life. It's a sacred time to ask yourself the questions that truly matter. Are you walking the path meant for you? Do your relationships, career choices, and daily habits nourish your authentic self, or are they holding you back? What emotional wounds still linger, waiting to be acknowledged and healed? By courageously exploring these inquiries, you allow yourself to gain clarity, realign with your higher purpose, and shed the layers of illusion that may have kept you stagnant. One of the most potent practices for this period is shadow work, a transformative process that invites you to explore the unhealed aspects of your being, the fears, traumas, suppressed emotions, and subconscious patterns that influence your actions and perceptions. The waning moon is an especially powerful time for this, as its energy supports release, reflection, and renewal. Shadow work is not about judging yourself for past experiences or painful emotions. Rather, it's about embracing your hidden aspects with compassion, acknowledging their existence, and integrating them so that they no longer control you from the shadows. When you face these suppressed emotions with an open heart, you reclaim your power and create space for true healing. To navigate this deeply introspective period with grace, you can turn to several powerful healing tools. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to connect with your inner self, allowing you to cultivate awareness, clarity, and a sense of inner peace. During the waning moon, focus on meditative practices that emphasize release. Visualize your fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs dissolving into the ether, replaced by a sense of lightness and renewal. As you breathe deeply and consciously, imagine exhaling old emotional baggage and inhaling fresh, healing energy that restores balance and harmony within you. Journaling is another invaluable tool during this phase, serving as a safe space to express and process emotions that may have been buried beneath the surface. Guided journaling prompts can help facilitate deeper self-reflection. What emotions am I carrying that no longer serve me? What past experiences still hold emotional weight? Where in my life do I need to set healthier boundaries? What do I need to forgive, both in myself and others? The act of writing allows these emotions to be acknowledged and released, offering profound insights and a sense of emotional liberation. Emotional Freedom Technique, EFT. Tapping is another deeply healing practice that works with the body's energy meridians to clear blockages and restore equilibrium. By gently tapping on specific points while focusing on unresolved emotions, you can release stored tension and shift stuck energy. This simple yet powerful practice can be a game changer when it comes to processing difficult emotions and cultivating a greater sense of emotional balance. Breathwork is yet another transformative tool for emotional healing. Deep, conscious breathing not only calms the nervous system, but also facilitates the release of suppressed energy stored in the body. Breathwork techniques such as diaphragmatic breathing, box breathing, or alternate nostril breathing can help regulate emotions, clear energetic blockages, and create space for inner clarity. As you consciously engage with your breath, you attune yourself to the present moment, allowing old wounds to surface and be released with ease. During this period of release and self-exploration, it's crucial to trust the process. Healing is not a linear journey. It unfolds in cycles, much like the phases of the moon. The waning moon, with its quiet and introspective energy, serves as a gentle guide, encouraging you to surrender to the natural flow of transformation. By embracing its energy, you grant yourself permission to let go of what no longer serves you, creating space for clarity, renewal, and growth. To fully honor the waning moon's energy, consider crafting a healing routine that aligns with its essence. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, EFT tapping, breathwork, or a combination of these practices, the key is to engage in activities that resonate with your soul's needs. The waning moon encourages self-compassion, reminding you to be gentle with yourself as you navigate the process of inner work and emotional release. Healing takes time, and each small step you take contributes to the larger transformation unfolding within you. As this phase continues, allow yourself to shed old layers, release outdated beliefs, and reflect on the aspects of your life that require healing. This is a sacred window of opportunity, one that invites you to let go, realign, and create a foundation for the new beginnings that lie ahead. The waning moon's energy is like a soothing balm, nurturing you as you transition from one state of being to another. By fully immersing yourself in this period of introspection, you honor the rhythm of the universe and step into alignment with your highest self. And as Mercury enters Pisces, the energy shifts, bringing a more fluid, intuitive, and emotionally attuned quality to our thoughts and communication. Immersing yourself in nature can heighten your sensitivity to the unseen forces at play. Have you ever noticed how a walk by the ocean or a quiet moment under the stars can bring you a profound sense of clarity? Mercury in Pisces reminds us that wisdom isn't always found in books or logical reasoning. It often comes in whispers, in symbols, and in the feelings that arise when we quiet our minds and listen. This period also influences the way we communicate. While Mercury is typically associated with structured thinking and clear articulation, in Pisces, words become more poetic, compassionate, and emotionally rich. Conversations might feel more heartfelt, and you may find yourself expressing feelings in ways that go beyond logic, through art, music, or even silence. Have you ever struggled to put your emotions into words, only to find that a song or a poem captures them perfectly? That's Mercury in Pisces in action, offering us new ways to communicate what's in our hearts. Empathy is heightened during this transit, making it a time when we naturally pick up on the emotions of others. You might notice that you're more attuned to the moods of those around you, even sensing unspoken feelings in a way that goes beyond words. This can be a beautiful gift, fostering deeper connections and understanding. But it also requires boundaries. Just as water absorbs everything it touches, Pisces energy can make us susceptible to taking on emotions that aren't ours. Have you ever felt overwhelmed in a crowded place, unsure whether the emotions you were experiencing were truly your own? Now is the time to practice energetic self-care, whether that's through grounding techniques, protective visualizations, or simply taking time alone to recharge. Another important aspect of Mercury in Pisces is its influence on decision-making. This is not a time for rigid logic or strictly analytical thinking. Instead, it calls for trusting the process and allowing things to unfold naturally. If you've ever felt an inner knowing that didn't seem to come from rational thought, yet proved to be true, you're already familiar with this energy. While it may seem counterintuitive in a world that prioritizes facts and data, Pisces teaches us that sometimes the best decisions come from listening to our hearts rather than our heads. It's also a time for surrender, letting go of the need to control every outcome and trusting that the universe is guiding you where you need to be. Have you ever felt stuck because you were over-analyzing a situation, only to find that the moment you let go, things started to flow effortlessly? That's the magic of Pisces, teaching us to move with the currents rather than against them. This is an invitation to embrace uncertainty with faith rather than fear, trusting that even the unknown holds meaning and purpose. Overall, Mercury in Pisces brings a shift in how we think, communicate, and perceive the world. It softens the edges of logic, making room for intuition, creativity, and deep emotional awareness. Whether through dreams, artistic expression, or spiritual insights, this transit encourages us to look beyond the tangible and embrace the mysteries of life. So, as you navigate this time, pay attention to the subtle signs, trust your inner wisdom, and allow yourself to dream, create, and feel with an open heart. Bored or meditating on your goals, allow yourself to dream expansively. The energy of Pisces encourages limitless possibilities, so don't hold back. Envision your ideal future and trust that the universe is guiding you toward it. This is also a time for deep emotional healing. If you've been holding on to past wounds or unresolved emotions, Mercury's journey through Pisces offers a gentle yet powerful opportunity to process and release them. Water, being the element associated with Pisces, has a cleansing and transformative quality. Consider incorporating water rituals into your practice. Taking long baths infused with essential oils, practicing mindful breathing near bodies of water, or even visualizing yourself being washed clean of any lingering negativity. The more you embrace this flow, the lighter and more aligned you will feel. Another powerful practice during this period is working with dreams. Pisces energy naturally enhances the connection between the conscious and subconscious mind, making dreams especially vivid and insightful. Keeping a dream journal by your bedside and recording your dreams upon waking can reveal hidden messages from your intuition. Pay attention to recurring symbols, emotions, or patterns. They might offer guidance on your path forward. If you're looking for deeper spiritual insight, this is an excellent time to explore lucid dreaming or guided meditations before sleep, to set intentions for the messages you wish to receive. As you navigate this intuitive phase, you may also feel a heightened sense of empathy and connection to others. Mercury in Pisces enhances our ability to understand and feel the emotions of those around us, deepening our compassion. This is a beautiful gift, but it's essential to protect your energy. If you find yourself absorbing the emotions of others too intensely, practice energetic boundaries. Visualization techniques, such as imagining yourself surrounded by a shield of light, can help you maintain your sense of self while still offering support to those who need it. In relationships, communication may take on a softer, more emotional tone. Rather than focusing solely on logic and facts, conversations may be infused with deeper feelings and intuitive understanding. If misunderstandings arise, try to approach them with patience and an open heart, rather than seeking immediate clarity. Sometimes emotions need time to be fully expressed and understood before solutions can emerge. The magic of this time lies in surrendering to the unknown. With Mercury in Pisces, there is a call to trust in divine timing, to let go of rigid expectations and to allow the universe to reveal the path in its own way. If you find yourself struggling with uncertainty, shift your focus from needing immediate answers to embracing the mystery. Often, the most profound insights come when we stop forcing solutions and simply allow wisdom to arise naturally. As the lunar cycle resets and Mercury continues its journey, remember that you're part of a vast interconnected universe filled with infinite potential. The energy of Pisces invites you to dream, feel, and create without limits. By embracing both the intuitive and the practical, you can navigate this time with a sense of flow, purpose, and deep inner knowing. Let yourself be guided by inspiration, trust in your own wisdom, and move forward with an open heart. The universe is waiting. Are you ready to dive into the magic? Whether you're journaling, creating a vision board, or simply sitting in quiet reflection, take the time to be specific, clear, and honest about what you want to manifest. Intentions gain power when they are fully formed in your mind, infused with emotion, and supported by the belief that they can become reality. Instead of vague wishes, articulate your desires with precision. If you seek creativity, envision the artistic projects you want to bring to life. If you yearn for deeper relationships, reflect on the kind of connections that will nourish your soul. If personal growth is your focus, imagine the lessons and breakthroughs awaiting you. Each desire carries energy, and by defining it clearly, you begin the process of turning dreams into tangible experiences. As you set these intentions, tune into the energy surrounding you. The cosmos constantly moves in cycles, and planetary shifts like Mercury's transit through Pisces influence the way we think, feel, and perceive the world. This particular transit heightens intuition, expands creative potential, and amplifies emotions, making it a potent time for introspection and inspiration. You may find yourself more drawn to artistic expression, vivid dreams, or deep contemplation. However, with this heightened sensitivity comes a greater need for self-care and energetic protection. Taking care of your well-being is not a luxury during this period, it is a necessity. Mercury in Pisces can blur the boundaries between logic and emotion, leaving you feeling scattered or overwhelmed. If you find yourself more sensitive than usual, honor that state rather than resisting it. Embrace gentle practices that restore balance. Allow yourself moments of stillness, whether through meditation, spending time in nature, or simply taking a break from overstimulating environments. Listen to your body's signals. Nourish yourself with wholesome foods that sustain energy, ensure you are hydrated, and prioritize restful sleep. Your physical body is not separate from your energetic self. Rather, it is the vessel through which you experience and process these cosmic influences. Treating it with care allows you to navigate these energies with strength and clarity. Protecting your energy is equally important. With increased intuition and emotional sensitivity, you may find yourself more affected by external influences, whether it's the energy of people around you, social media, or the collective mood. One of the most effective ways to maintain your energetic integrity is through visualization techniques. Imagine yourself surrounded by a protective shield of light, perhaps a brilliant white aura, a golden glow, or any color that resonates with you. Envision this light forming a barrier that allows in love, clarity, and inspiration, while filtering out negativity, confusion, or draining influences. Crystals such as black tourmaline, which absorbs negative energy, or selenite, which purifies and uplifts, can serve as tangible tools to reinforce this protection. Keeping them in your space, carrying them with you, or even placing them under your pillow at night can help maintain a balanced and harmonious energy field. When you take the time to set clear intentions, nurture yourself, and protect your energy, you create the foundation for a truly transformative experience. The goal is not to resist Mercury in Pisces, but to embrace and work with it. This period invites you to trust your intuition, channel your creativity, and open yourself to spiritual insights. Instead of fearing the uncertainty that sometimes accompanies heightened emotions, see it as an opportunity to connect with your inner self on a deeper level. When you align with the natural flow of the universe, you become a conscious co-creator of your reality. As we move through the lunar phases and planetary cycles, it's easy to overlook how deeply intertwined we are with the cosmos. But what if we viewed these celestial movements not just as abstract astrological events, but as powerful forces shaping our lives? What if understanding these rhythms could help us navigate challenges with greater ease, recognize opportunities as they arise, and actively shape the course of our experiences? Cosmic alignment isn't a far-fetched mystical idea. It's a profound key to living with intention and awareness. Just as the full moon lights up the night sky, revealing hidden details in the darkness, celestial shifts bring clarity to our emotions, thoughts, and paths forward. When Mercury moves into Pisces, we are gifted with an expanded sense of perception, a deepened connection to creativity, and a heightened awareness of synchronicities. The question is, how can we fully harness these energies for personal and spiritual growth? The answer lies in embodiment. It's not just about reading astrological forecasts or knowing what the planets are doing. It's about moving in harmony with these energies, just as the planets and stars themselves do. When we are attuned to these cosmic rhythms, life flows more smoothly. We begin to notice patterns that once seemed random. We experience serendipitous moments, an idea that arrives at the perfect time, a person we meet unexpectedly who offers the exact insight we needed, or an opportunity that presents itself when we are most prepared to receive it. Living in alignment with the cosmos means embracing this interconnected dance. It means recognizing that each planetary shift holds an invitation to reflect, to create, to release, to grow. Mercury in Pisces calls us to trust our intuition, explore our imagination, and surrender to the wisdom of the unseen. It's a time to let go of rigid logic and allow inspiration to guide us. It's a time to listen, not just with our ears, but with our entire being, to dreams, to signs, to the quiet whispers of our own soul. When we fully step into this awareness, we move beyond passive observation and into active participation in our journey. The universe isn't something outside of us, it moves through us. We are part of this cosmic symphony, and when we embrace this truth, we empower ourselves to create the changes we seek, manifest the visions we hold, and live with a deeper sense of purpose and connection. If anything in your heart or mind feels heavy, unresolved, or burdensome, don't suppress it. Instead, invite it to the surface with compassion and curiosity. The emotions and thoughts we try to ignore often have the most to teach us. Instead of pushing them away, allow them space to be acknowledged, felt, and ultimately released. Find a quiet space where you feel safe and centered. Take a few deep breaths, grounding yourself in the present moment. Then grab a blank sheet of paper and begin writing. Let your thoughts flow freely, without judgment or hesitation. Write down everything you're ready to release. Fears that have kept you stagnant, self-doubt that has held you back, toxic relationships that drain your energy, old wounds that still linger, or limiting beliefs that no longer serve your growth. Be honest with yourself. This practice is most powerful when done with complete sincerity. Once you have emptied your heart onto the page, take a moment to read your words aloud. There is something profoundly transformative about giving voice to the things that weigh on you. Hearing your fears and pain spoken aloud allows you to face them with clarity and courage. As you read, visualize these words lifting into the air, dissolving like mist, carried away by the winds of change. As you read, visualize these words lifting into the air, dissolving like mist, carried away by the winds of change. Imagine that with each spoken word, you're shedding a layer of emotional weight, making space for something lighter, clearer, and truer to who you are becoming. When you've finished, close your eyes and envision a radiant, pure light surrounding you. See this light washing over you, cleansing every part of your being, dissolving negativity and making way for renewal. This is the energy of release, the power of letting go. Trust that you are making space for healing, clarity, and new beginnings. You are stepping forward into a version of yourself that is unburdened and open to transformation. This process of release is not just about removing what no longer serves you. It is also about deep self-reflection. Take time to ask yourself meaningful questions. What emotional patterns do I need to break? Where in my life do I feel stuck, and why? What beliefs am I holding on to that are limiting my growth? What parts of my life no longer bring me joy, purpose, or fulfillment? As you sit with these questions, trust that the answers will come in their own time. The process of inner transformation unfolds gradually, just as the moon wanes before it renews itself. Now let's explore another powerful avenue for healing: creative expression. With Mercury in Pisces, the cosmos is encouraging you to embrace your artistic, intuitive side. This planetary alignment is a time for flowing inspiration, deep emotions, and heightened spiritual connection. Allow yourself to express your inner world through creativity. Whether it's writing poetry, painting, composing music, dancing, or even doodling in a notebook, engage in an act of self-expression that feels natural to you. If you're unsure where to start, simply tune in to your emotions. What feelings are surfacing? What is your soul longing to express? Let go of the need for perfection or external validation. This is not about creating something good enough for others. It is about releasing what is inside of you in a way that feels cathartic and true. Write a poem that captures your current state of mind, paint an image that represents your dreams and desires, or move your body in a way that feels liberating. Mercury in Pisces encourages fluidity and imagination, so surrender to the creative process and let it flow without resistance. You may find that after this creative release, you feel lighter, more in tune with yourself, and more connected to the world around you. Creativity is not just a tool for making art. It is a means of self-discovery, healing, and transformation. Through artistic expression, you gain deeper insight into your emotions, allowing them to be processed and understood in a new way. In releasing your creativity, you are not just making something external, you are healing something internal. By incorporating these practices, letting go, reflecting, and creating, you align yourself with the shifting energies of the moon's cycle and the wisdom of the cosmos. These rituals help you navigate transitions with greater ease and intention, providing a sacred space for self-growth and renewal. As you conclude this journey, take a moment to reflect on what you've uncovered. This process is not just about understanding celestial energies, it's about deepening your connection with yourself. It's about honoring your emotions, trusting your intuition, and allowing yourself to evolve. The universe is constantly shifting, and so are you. Embrace the changes, release what no longer serves you, and step forward with an open heart. Life moves in cycles, mirroring the rhythm of nature and the cosmos. When we learn to align with these ever-changing energies, we allow ourselves to grow, heal, and evolve in profound ways. Each phase of the moon, each planetary shift, and each cosmic movement carries a message, a gentle nudge from the universe, guiding us toward deeper self-awareness and transformation. By honoring these celestial transitions, we step into a state of flow rather than resistance. We embrace the natural unfolding of our lives, trusting that every high and low, every moment of release and renewal serves a purpose. Have you ever noticed how certain phases feel more intense, stirring emotions and thoughts from deep within? That's because these energies are not separate from us. They are woven into our very being. They speak to our innermost selves, offering us opportunities to let go, realign, and step forward with greater clarity and intention. Our journey began with the radiant full moon, a moment of culmination, revelation, and heightened emotion. This is when everything rises to the surface, illuminating what has been hidden beneath layers of doubt, hesitation, or unconscious patterning. The full moon acts as a mirror, reflecting back our truths, our wounds, and our desires. It asks us to confront what we have been carrying, to acknowledge what no longer serves us, and to release it with gratitude. Have you felt its pull? The emotions, the dreams, the insights that seem to arrive with force? That's the full moon calling you to surrender, to trust that by letting go, you make space for something far greater. Yet release is only the beginning. As the moon begins to wane, we are drawn inward into a space of quiet introspection. The waning phase is not about action, it is about reflection, integration, and rest. What have you learned? What have you outgrown? What burdens are you finally ready to set down? This is the moment to cleanse your energy, to clear away the debris of the past, and to create a sacred emptiness within, a space where new intentions can take root. It is in this stillness that the whispers of our intuition grow louder. It is here that we gain clarity on what truly matters. And then we encountered the mystical influence of Mercury in Pisces, a cosmic shift that invites us to dream, to feel, to imagine. If the full moon is the light that reveals, and the waning moon is the space that clears. Mercury in Pisces is the energy that allows us to trust the unseen. Have you noticed your intuition sharpening? Have you felt an urge to express yourself through art, music, or poetry? This transit dissolves barriers between logic and emotion, between the physical and the spiritual, allowing us to tap into deeper realms of understanding. It reminds us that not everything needs to be rationalized. Sometimes, the most profound truths are felt rather than explained. But understanding these cycles is just the beginning. The true transformation happens when we integrate them into our daily lives. The rituals, practices, and reflections we've explored serve as tools to help you embody these energies, rather than just observe them. Maybe you've journaled under the full moon, releasing what no longer serves you. Perhaps you've embraced the waning phase by decluttering your space, both physically and emotionally. Or maybe Mercury in Pisces has inspired you to trust your dreams, to follow the subtle signs that the universe places in your path. Whatever shifts you've experienced, know that this journey is ongoing. The cosmos will continue to turn, just as you will continue to evolve. The key is to remain open, to trust in the wisdom of these cycles and in the guidance of your own inner voice. The universe is always speaking, always offering insight and support. Are you listening? As we close this chapter, I invite you to reflect. How has this journey through the lunar cycles and planetary influences shaped your awareness? What have you released, and what are you now calling in? Have you felt a deeper connection to yourself, to your intuition, to the magic that exists all around you? I would love to hear your thoughts, your insights, and your experiences. What has resonated with you the most? Have you noticed any synchronicities, shifts in energy, or moments of profound clarity? Let's continue this conversation together. When we share our experiences, we remind one another that we are not alone, that we are all walking this cosmic path, learning, growing, and expanding together. So tell me, what has this journey revealed to you? What magic have you uncovered within yourself? Let's keep exploring, supporting, and uplifting one another. The universe is vast, mysterious, and endlessly wise, and so are you. If this message resonated with you on a deep level, I invite you to show your support by giving this video a like. Your engagement isn't just a small action. It plays a powerful role in helping us reach more souls who are searching for guidance, insight, and inspiration. Every like, comment, and share contributes to spreading this wisdom to those who need it most, creating a ripple effect of positive energy across the collective consciousness. If this is your first time here, or if you're someone who loves diving into the mysteries of astrology, lunar energy, and personal transformation, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. This journey is only just beginning, and there is so much more to explore. From uncovering the hidden influences of celestial cycles to understanding how cosmic energy shapes our emotions, decisions, and growth. We'll be delving into profound topics that can bring clarity and empowerment into your life. And remember, knowledge is even more powerful when shared. If you know someone who might benefit from this message, a friend who's been curious about the impact of the moon on their emotions, a loved one who is searching for deeper meaning, or anyone who is ready to embark on their own spiritual awakening, send this video their way. Sometimes the right message at the right time can be the catalyst for profound transformation. I deeply appreciate you for being part of this journey, for opening your mind and heart to these cosmic insights, and for allowing yourself to grow in alignment with the universe's wisdom. Until we meet again in the next video, keep trusting in the process, keep evolving on your path, and most importantly, keep shining your unique light in this world. The universe is always guiding you. You just have to listen.